Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages.
What in the hell? Okay. Sorry about that. Yeah. Somehow my Twitch stream got unmuted. I broke it. I fixed it. I'm sorry. But now, it is showtime. Hi, guys. You were not just tripping balls there. Just so you know. We'll be leveling this fellow this evening. 17 levels to go. Probably won't make it tonight. Go out on a limb. Ooh, might have time to make it to Tequatl, though. Maybe I'll do Tequatl. Haven't done a Tequatl for a while. Yeah, probably. Apologies for the chaos there at the start. I have no idea how that tab got unmuted, but it did.
Sharp still.
I think I've got time to make it. If I bustle. Really? Seriously? The bleep? How? Things are being troublesome for me this evening. They are pushing back. The universe has decided to mess with me again. Sadly, the universe tends to win when it messes with people. Well, we're going to try to make it. Missed that. How many times do I have to hit that to unmount? ArenaNet, please. I loved what you did with the F1 for temporarily disabling writing the rainbow function. Could you please do the same for wall hugging, wall grabbing behaviors, as sometimes they just are awful. Thank you. Didn't quite make that across.
My destiny is taking root.
Although my destiny is taking root. That's a Sylvari joke. Get it? Because I'm a plant. Okay. We're going to see if we can make it in time. We're going to try. We've got 8 minutes. Hey, Lone Starwolf. Good evening.
Ahoy. Guess what I just saw?
Since I'm going to be trying to level up, might as well go and grab a big open world fight. Since one's coming up, we've got Tequatl in 7 minutes. And I haven't done a Tequatl fight for a while, so I figured, sure, why not? I talked myself into it. Sparkfly fin. I gotta say, that was some pretty nifty steering, if I do say so myself, and obviously I do, because I just did. You saw my lips flapping. That was not optimal. A moment ago, I was commenting on how good my driving had been, and then I decided to display the opposite. Missed me, lol. Sorry for saying lol. Get your motor running, head out on the highway. Looking for adventure, or whatever comes my way. Like a true nature's child. Up, so there we go. Glug, glug, glug. We already have one level tonight. How about that one? We have 4 minutes. I think we're going to make it. Ideally, if possible, you want to grab this waypoint just so you can teleport back here if you should happen to suffer the unfortunate and get croaked. And 4 minutes. Well, 3 and change. And let's see, we've got some banners. Very nice, very nice. My thanks for buffs grub.
I feel furious!
I would like to thank the people who have set out yummies. There was quite a while where I was basically doing this fight every night at the start of my streams. I have gotten 1 ascended drop from it once. A friend of mine got 3 ascended in 2 days. He got 1 here on 1 day, and then on one of the next 2 days, he got just a random world drop ascended, which I've gotten 1 or 2 of. And then the next day, he got a second ascended in 2 days from Tequatl. I think he's just taking up the loot for everyone else. It's just selfish. Oh, which one do we want? Sure. Can we sell it? Well, we can sell it, of course. Sure. 10 silver. We have approximately 1.5 minutes.
Protect me.
I think I will probably stick with the bow. At least for when Tequatl is up. And then go back to Mace for the other goobers. There's something in the water! That's how it starts. And Tequatl goes up there and ruins the local real estate values by knocking down the building. Tequatl was what sold in the water. The Tequatl fight is what sold me on the game. They showed this at Gamescom, I think. I'd kind of lost interest when they said dragons. I'm so sick of dragons. And by the way, I'm still sick of dragons in my fantasy games. But this fight with, you know, it's like 60 or 80 people. Drop those. I'm scared. I'm no longer scared. I got over it. I disagree vehemently with that knockdown. That one actually I thought was going to get him. Might and glory indeed, sure. Alright, he'd stomp it again. Let's jump over it. And now we swap back into our Mace Makes thumpy action. Oh, actually, we'll go ahead and open up on both of them. Good evening.
Swift and steady. Progress created. Safe from harm.
I thought I had swapped my weapons. I had not. I feel shame.
Seriously.
Drop a trap. Where are we? We'll res this person. I'm helping. Champion Great Hypnos.
Swift and steady.
There are a lot of people. Tends to be for this fight. Goes off every 4 hours. And there's usually a number of map instances all doing it at the same time. Tequatl's going to show up over here. They're going to get shot in the face by an invisible laser. There he's got shot. He or she got shot and is stunned. And we get them damaged all the way back down to another 25%. As they landed at 75%, and that's 50% right there. The power creep has definitely affected this fight. I believe they did buff the fight at some point, though. And this is what, at least in my opinion, Guild Wars 3 does better than every other MMO. And sadly, we're not... Sorry, Guild Wars 2 does. Sadly, we're not getting this kind of scale of event in Guild Wars 3. I, honest to God, have no idea why. It's something they do better than everybody else in MMOs, period. But you will not have big events like this in Guild Wars 3. Don't know why. My guess, technical limitations on UE5. But that's a guess. See, these kinds of things, I love large-scale meta events. You know, even if I'm playing by myself, I'm sure as hell not playing by myself. And so I think that them getting rid of this kind of scale of event in Guild Wars 3 is just a big mistake. Just an error.
My pain is easy.
It's also possible that they're choosing to limit the number of people for issues with console, which is also would be a terrible reason to do so. That is Fatbody, resubscribing 81 months. Thank you, Fatbody, as always. Deeply appreciated. Your presence more than your financial support, but I'm not going to say no to either. 81 months. Tier 2. Tier 2? Why you do this?
I feel furious.
I do feel furious. It's my natural state.
Ready for more.
And that's 25%. Off we go again. So I wouldn't say I have concerns about Guild Wars 2, but I have awareness of certain potential issues.
Swift and steady.
And my opinion on removing the scale of encounters and stuff from the game is definitely one of the things that I'm aware of as a potential issue. It's all the commissary the psych ward allows. Oh, okay, that's fair.
I feel furious. Ready for more.
Befoul this locale no more.
And it makes sense. It's bad enough they give access to people like you and me to the internet. Can I get to her in time to get a hit in? Yes! Damn your eyes. In the immortal words of Marty Feldman, too light. And it looks like the last stand of Tequatl is coming up. Come on, Tequatl. There's the invisible laser shot. Bang. Mega laser shot to be sure. I mean, it's not even a regular laser shot. That's a mega laser shot.
Swift and steady.
And down goes Tequatl. Boom. World boss. I always double check.
The man is ours.
Victory comes with a cost.
So many dead.
We shall sing their songs to our spawn, who will be.
Yeah, you could sing your songs to your spawn, or you could just res them.
All Heilig. Spread the word. All tribes are welcome here.
Threshold achieved.
Alright, put all that stuff away. That goes there. We yoink that.
This is most remarkable.
Ooh, nice. Symbol of Control's a random drop. Currently selling for 36 silver. Nice getting that out of a standard salvage job. Alright, the blue box. That's right, this is a lower level character, so I get
Threshold
batches of
achieved.
loot. I should have actually looked at the loot instead of, immediately salvaging it. But I didn't because just lens things. Nope, there's the yellow box. Green chest. Can't use. Better than what I'm using. On it goes. That'll mean new dies. Better than what I'm using. Manually having to drag these it's so 1979. One, two,
Target destroyed.
3, 4, and 5. Okay, good. That's 2 boxes. We have 2 gilded coffers. Can't use.
Now I shall break you.
Do you not get the gold to quaddle box at the end? If you're not level 80? Yeah, I don't have anything waiting for me there. Huh. Oh, there it is. Never mind. I was mistaken. You can tell because of the fact that I was. That's an improvement.
Threshold achieved.
Not sure what the threshold I have achieved exactly is, but I have evidently achieved another threshold. Okay, those can all go away. That's for the boss rush rewards. I don't suppose anything good popped out down there, did it? No. That'll get sold. Put those away. We're almost done here unpacking everything. 2 more gilded coffers. Can't use.
I was manufactured to the highest standards.
I really was. At least my parents always told me I was manufactured to the highest standards. Don't assume that sells for anything. Not really. We'll dismember
This
it.
is most remarkable.
No, not really remarkable. And 2 pairs of gloves that we can't use. However, the mace is definitely an upgrade.
This is the only proper course.
I've always felt that those kind of rewards, to some degree, ought to favor items that your class can use. Let me grab the waypoint here, just so we've got it. We'll head back really fast just to Lion's Arch. Figure out where we're going to go after we empty out our inventory and such. I hope the weekend is going well for all and sundry. I'm sure the hundreds of people who watched yesterday due to a raid will be popping in any minute now. Not really likely. Well, I need to do one more weekly before Monday, that's for sure. Chaos Crystal Cavern Jumping Puzzle. I don't remember which one that is. Give me a sec. Chaos Crystal Cavern. Iron Marches. Vaguely remember it. We're going to try it, though. And after all, so far, we've got already one level. It's easy. How many hero points am I sitting at? Ah, that's why. Those all go away. Good. Let me sell the stuff that I have in excess of. I would like to register a complaint. Anytime any game adds in an item that players can use to make sounds, like say a piano or a toy choo-choo train, they should get hit in the face with a shovel. Because there will always be players who choose to grief the other players with it. As anyone who played WoW in the first 8 or 10 years would be able to attest. Pardon me, just emptying the crap out of the inventory. I mean, it's not all crap. It's money. And then we will continue with the leveling, and we're going to try to do the JP. Finish out the weekly, because I like weeklies. And I cannot lie. Do you have... Hey, I can sell crap. Alright. Now... Hi, guys. Let's see. Crystal Cavern. Old Pike in Ruins. Okay, fine. Yeah. Old Pike and Ruins is right there. In Ascalon. In we go. And then I'll probably do that map, because I'll be in that map. Old Piken. Trying to see exactly where it is. Okay. Have I ever mentioned how much I despise invisible walls in games? I hate them so much. I would rather have unsightly, visible walls than frustrating, invisible walls. Okay. I'm in the wrong map. Of course I am. Of course I am. As I have said in the past, if there are two ways to go, a right way and a wrong way, I'll find the third, wronger way. I cannot describe how much I hate the auto wall clinging. Another thing that just drives me freaking crazy. And I have managed to choose, again, the least effective way of getting from one place to another, as I have yet to find an entrance to the next zone over. I'm not sure there's one here, either. Nope, there is not. That takes you, like, into the raid? Dungeon? Lens. Sometimes it is a burden being Lens. Okay, how about we try going into the right zone, the right map this time? I know, it's an extreme approach. I've got 2 levels today. Wall stick causes spikes in your blood pressure. Yeah, you think you're flying alongside a tree, but you happen to grab that one branch that has collision. You know, the F1 for ley line, disabling ley line gliding was great. They need to do it for updrafts and for wall clinging. They won't, but they need to. New pants. Looks like it's not the new pants. No, it's actually the gloves. Oh, I did forget to change my my style. We've picked up a couple of new items, and as is tradition, that means new dyes. Wow, that actually looks pretty decent. Mushroom, white gold, butter, and cherry. A little bit of cherry. I think cherry is just like that thing. The buckle on the hat and the boots, but we'll use that. And we'll try this again. Old Pike and Ruins. Right about there. All right. You know, they realized that how incredibly frustrating the ley line gliding could be. You know, and then they fixed that by giving us the F1 function on the sky scale. If they just fixed those other 2 things, I think the sky scale would be done. It would be, I would be unable to come up with any real improvements for it as a mount fitting in the game. Is this Pike and Square? It is. Old Pike and Ruins. Sorry. All right, and now it's over there. Behind a tree, perhaps? A bush, a shrub? Maybe here? Or maybe I could look and see what it has to say. Travel west, cliff bats, jump up the cliff, then walk south to a large hole in the roots.
I found it! I found it! At last, the lost war horn of Old Pike.
Prove the initial surge when flying off the ground. I get your, yeah, I would add too many times it activates your mount and jump when all you want is to just mount. It gives you the whole mount and jump bit when that's not really what you want. I mean, generally it's a terrific mount they did a great job with. I don't mean to, you know, speak negatively in general. It's a terrific fun mount. It's the mount I probably use the most, but the problems it has are real. All right, let's see how many times I fail because something gets done to me and I fall into the water. There's something in the water. I'm enormous! I'm huge! Like that. All right. That wasn't necessary. I shouldn't have allowed that to occur. That was a poor choice on your driver. I agreed that the Griffin is a terrific mount, but it is one I've never been able to master. So for me, it is less useful. Just like the roller beetle, I'm just not good at it. I don't have a good grip on the drift mechanics, let's say. Okay, so now, in recognition of the issues I might be having, let's go ahead and just be on the safe side and set up the prototype rewinder, or at least save us a little time. Wait. I really don't like it when my camera gets yoinked. I am in a crappy mood tonight, aren't I? That little in the game is as infuriating to me as having to reset my camera because the camera has decided, or the game has decided that my camera is set wrong. I hate stupid camera games. And having played this game for years and years with the camera in its normal setting, seeing it something like this is just infuriating. It actually makes me mad. And that is that. And that. Aha! I have too many. I have 1,305. Suck it! Sorry. Tried this jumping puzzle and gave up. Kept jumping and the glider would deploy and you'd overshoot. Yeah, that can be... That's one of those where you're probably best to unset it entirely until you get to where you go. Watch me play Subnautica one time. I never finished. I got pretty far into it. I liked some of the twists. Never did finish, but welcome back, regardless. And thank you for coming back. I'm going to step into the gate. I'm falling. All right, is this the map we actually want to do? I mean, we're here, and it is a 50 to 60 map, so theoretically it is in my level range, I guess. Did we do Fields of Ruin? Yeah, we already did Fields of Ruin and Blaze Ridge, so I guess it makes sense for us to do this one. So I will do, I'll do this one. Sure. Okay, we have a heart to do. Fire cannons at the wall to break it apart. Throw the broken pieces into the water. Ah ha ha ha! Don't know why he seems to be laughing pretty hard. It just doesn't seem to be.
Just don't let them.
With burning might and glory.
Sometimes you just gotta kill some ghosts. Live cannonball. Live cannon.
I feel furious!
I do feel furious. So I'm just going to murder the ghosts. It's probably the fastest way of getting heart progress, I think. Ah, chunks of wall. Those we pick up and throw into the water. I believe. Yep. Don't cling to things. Where did the chunks of wall go? There were multiple chunks of wall. And they're all gone. More chunks of wall, please? Anyone? No? Fine, we'll just kill more ghosts then.
Ready for more.
And we'll go ahead and get the XP bonus. Volunteer to swap.
I feel furious!
Well, he's got a cannonball. If I had a cannonball and a cannon, I'd shoot them. Well, I wouldn't shoot the cannon. I'd shoot the cannonball out of the cannon. Yeah, I'll res the guy in a sec after I beat up the ghosts, alright? Wake up. So hard to get good help. The char sleeping on the job. Just like a cat.
Take that, you stupid ghost.
It does no good to taunt the ghosts. They're just ghosts. Come on, you guys can drop some chunks of a wall here. Oh, chunk of the wall. Throw it into the bay. Any more chunks over there? No. Well, it looks like there's more chunks falling. Don't see them anywhere. Up there, there go, chunk of wall.
Say from out.
All right.
Furious!
I feel furious. And for some reason,
Nice one. Just don't let them rebuild it.
the chunk of wall got knocked out of my hands. All right, a couple more cannonballs and cannon shots. That'll be a heart. This is another one of those hearts that could really use a refactoring. Would become much less annoying if all of the activities had like a third more progress than they have.
Back at it.
I feel furious!
But then that has been something I've consistently said for quite a while, is they need to get an intern and just tell him to refactor all of this stuff. There we go. Heart complete. Now, not every heart needs refactoring, but boy, a bunch of them need refactoring. And that one was just tedious. Not fun or interesting. We've got a world boss or a significant major boss. Oh, I bet it's, yeah, it's the ghost. The witch who doesn't like kids, and no one has done any damage to her, so I guess it's on me then, huh?
I suppose that's plenty of fresh souls. Plenty to keep me occupied.
What happened? Is she gone?
Gone? My cubs are still gone. I want them back.
Bria, release the children. Do not condemn them for your own purposes.
Yeah, I'm sure that's going to convince her. Good luck.
The children are mine now. Claim them, and I will consume your old dusty souls as well.
Hey now, that's ageist. Oh, that was oh, she's back.
Sweet and steady.
And she's got knockbacks, which I consider to be unfair. And now we've got spooters. Not regular spooters, ghost spooters.
Safe from harm.
Incredible.
Do we really need ghost spooters? Bad enough we've got ghosts, we need the spooters too.
Lend me your patient resolve.
Might
Fortify
and
me.
strength of the pack.
Nothing can shake us.
Everyone said you far from here, Bria.
Ghost and a necromancer? I didn't know that was possible.
Bria was no ordinary necromancer. Even Alborn's curse couldn't bind her for long.
The profile?
I was manufactured to the highest standards.
Yes, and in time she will regain all of her strength. and abilities.
This is not as good as what we currently have.
Target destroyed.
Let's get out of here before that happens.
Indeed, and urge your young not to play in these woods any longer.
Yeah, let's tell the Char Cubs that there's a big scary witch and they shouldn't play there anymore. And maybe the witch can give away free beef jerky. Because that sounds like Char Kids' version of Disneyland. Is it the Spooters? It's the Ghostly Spooters and Shadow Fiends. Okay. Forest Spooters, right? Oh, these aren't Ghostly Spooters. This is a regular Spooter. They don't count. And it's the Shadow Fiends.
Safe from harm.
Not interested in the Forest Spooters, because the Forest Spooters don't give us progress. A displaced spirit. Are they friendly spirits? That's an old guy cartoon reference.
Cover me.
Now we've got a forest spider. Ghostly forest spiders. As someone who doesn't particularly like bugs, I don't dislike spiders, but I imagine a ghost spider would scare the living crap out of me. Do I have the juvenile forest spider already tamed? I did not, but I do now. I now have a juvenile forest spider. Don't need 2 spiders, however. We already had 1. So the juvenile forest spider can go back with the lynx. All right, we're with you, displaced spirit. Spiders. Hit, hit. Hit. Make sure the other player gets to hit them as well, so that they get the progress.
Ready for more.
They leapt in. Very nice. They've gotten their hits. It's so nice when players can play in a way that benefits everyone. No, no shenanigans. It's just some leveling. Right now, there's an ongoing event with drops, Twitch drops, so generally speaking, it is a good idea as a streamer, if possible, to try and stream any game you regularly stream if there are Twitch drops. Make sure they get wax in too. Oh, he just vanished. No, oh no, he's a char. He's probably just had too much to drink. Heart complete. Yay, there was much rejoicing. Now, last night was quite the adventure in that another Guild Wars 2 streamer, Madagon, was kind enough and mischievous enough to raid me with like 450 people. Some chars, that's like saying some Norn don't drink. I hardly think that's likely. It's not impossible, but not likely. Insulting a char and referencing the Holy Grail, you're conflicted. Well, the Grail is that's a given for me. You know, it's one of those things I always, said to myself, well, one of these days you might get a big raid and just be cool. Be your witty, clever, sophisticated, classy self. And the actual response was more like, gulp. I was certainly not expecting it. And I could hear in the distance, without actually hearing, I could hear Maddie giggling to himself for dropping that raid on my lap. Couldn't blame him. I would do the exact same thing to him. Destroy branded. Fish for branded fish. Fish for branded fish? Seriously? I don't think I humiliated myself, which was probably the best I could hope for.
Safe from harm.
And it was an experience. Get up, you lazy lump. I've picked up enough points for... I have. We are to wilderness survival to finish that out, and then nature magic. Progress. Got the butler outfit. It's actually a pretty nice, yeah, it's a nice skin. I previously already had it. I won a giveaway, I don't remember for what, at the same time, for a different skin. I can't remember. I think it was the stream. I think the streamer was Taja, and I said, can I get the butler skin instead? Sure. Because it's a nice skin. I don't remember what the other one was. I'm even have gone with like the cheaper option of the butler skin.
Ready for more.
Another level. That's 3 tonight, I think. A little bit slow going. Hopefully, things will speed up. Well, they do slow down at a certain point while you're leveling, so that's not really surprising. Is the hat any better? The hat is, in point of fact, absolutely identical in every single way. That's disappointing. Horn. Probably better than the horn I have, if I have a horn at all. We do. We have a really crappity-ass horn, so we have a horn upgrade.
Now I shall break you.
We still need to finish this out. Finish off that Devourer, and we'll rev this lazy Char. Sorry, Hodge. Come on. They're resting on the job.
I feel furious.
I have a significant number of Char characters.
That one won't come back.
Too late? Well, yeah, that figures. We have another heart complete. Should be able to sell some crap too. Sentinel Stagger Foe. Seriously? Stagger Foe? I mean, I'm sure that, you know, I don't think they get to choose their name. I figure it's sort of like
Threshold achieved.
fighter pilots. They don't get to choose their name. They are chosen for them, generally speaking. Some of them have got really cool names. Some of them really don't. Soul Hammer. Really?
Eternal vigilance.
Piece of cake. Quiz me. Well, okay, refresh me first. Tribune in Blood. On patrol. She survived to kill her former mates. That being the test, might be vow to destroy the Elder Dragons, founded the Vigil. Tribune in Blood. Tribune. On patrol. They were corrupted. Got them all. Took more attempts than you'd like to admit. Yeah, there's a similar one in the Asura starting map, where they give you a little lesson about how Asura are like the height of something in Golomancy. I can't even remember what. Necromancy and Golomancy. I mean, I do like that they mix things up for the hero points, but
The granite front is a war zone.
generally speaking, they are at least a more equitable solution than the hearts. Some of the hearts are just deeply unfun. Yeah. All right, we've got to try and find the way down, if I can remember it. Well, there's some coral. I'll grab that. A sunken chest. I assume that's like for the crate, and I don't have the key probably. Yeah. How about that? There we go. And what we're trying to do is get to the POI, because I'm doing map comp for this, so. Let's see, where are we? We're over there. I will commune with this place of power. This is me communing. We are 27% done with the map. We've got a POI over here. This is my normal way of leveling, is to just do individual map comps. Pardon the yawn. Wow. Old man tired. Not really. Alright, we've got another vista. And a waypoint right underneath us. And a heart. What are we supposed to do? Release ogre traps and motivate weary ogres. Slay branded creatures.
An ogre's head shows his true strength. My son seeks to find a new crawl.
Well done.
Thank you. Where's the heart? Over here? Ah.
An ogre's pet. Our tribe must expand. All those who want to aid us in our fight against the brand, join our march.
I will join your march. I probably won't stay with him because escort quests suck. As a general rule, they're always awful in every single game in history.
This shall be a good home for us. Follow me.
I am following you from in front of you.
Let them fight us. We will cut a bloody swath through them.
Ooh, a bloody swath. That's the best kind of swath.
I feel furious.
Frankly, I'm not sure the 6 or 8 freaking ogres I'm working with are doing much here. 4? Okay, 4. Potato. Tomato. To escort me while you walk at half the speed you normally walk. Or the alternate, which is I walk 5 times faster than I normally walk, and I aggro everything around for miles.
Witness the strength of ogres.
Witness the strength of this fully armed and operational battle station. Oh, I'm sorry, that's the one. Oh, we finished that heart off pretty quick, so I'm not going to complain about that one. That is sadly better than the one I'm currently wearing. So we swap it, and that means new dies.
Now I shall break you.
I don't make the rules, except for the rules that I make. New shoulders, new dies. We actually have 2 dies banked up. If we don't like these colors, that's pretty awful. Not going to lie. We've got ivory and cobalt, And then Shadow Violet and the buckles on my boots and the sigil on my hat are Mint Breeze. The infestation discovered. We're not getting through that. It's been a while since I've done this map. I'm not sure I can get through that at all. Are you guys all freaking dead already? I can't take them anywhere. Another level. We like that. Yeah, by the fury of your blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I thought this leads down into here where we've got a POI. I think the escort of the ogres eventually leads to a fight down there, but it's been a long time since I ran it, and I don't remember. And since I'm trying to do map completion, that extensive escort missions are contraindicated. 38% done with the map. So when this character reaches the level cap, that will give me 43 characters at level 80 and 2 more that are leveling. And then 1 slot for key farms. 41%. And as is usually the case on this map, because I haven't done it for a while, I expect I'm going to miss a bunch and have to run around back and forth like crazy trying to find the various bits and pieces I've missed on the map. I did say 43 level 50s. Yeah, this will be 43. I enjoy leveling characters. It's a lot, but I can assure you it's like the number of people who have, I think 70 something is the cap. The number of people who have the cap number of characters at the cap. And I think it's 70, like 72 characters, something like that, is quite large. Surprisingly large, anyway. Alright, we need the POI here, but we don't want to fight the big bossy man on account of he would turn our butts into charcoal. Briquettes. I guess I could be a briquette house. Ha ha ha. So that is 1 of each spec of each class plus an extra. All right, what do we got? Eliminate Flame Legion, destroy their braziers. I mean braziers. Sorry, that's my mistake.
Entering combat.
Itching for a character slot, but hard to justify without discounts. Oh yeah, almost all of mine have been bought when they were on sale. Also, you always get one with an expansion, so that's like 6 or 7 of them right there. Let's just drop a couple of traps.
I feel furious.
Yeah, initially, of course, I had 5 when the game came out. But by the end of the weekend, I had 9. I paid, full price because I wanted to have 1 character of each class. Oh, 8. Sorry, I had 8, not 9, because we didn't have 9 characters. I had forgotten about that. So yeah, I bought 3 more. Obviously. We're already better than halfway done. This is a nice fast heart. I approve of this.
Safe from harm.
I will laugh at him because I set him on fire to kill him. Flame Legion. Losers. Yeah, I certainly think there's no reason to hurry and buy one until they're on sale. They go on sale relatively frequently. And, you know, at least I think they're always at like 20% off. You know, and that matters. Let's see. They're next? No. Over there next. I think there's another POI in here. Yeah, there is. Not one in here, I don't think, though, no. Flame Legion everywhere. What a bunch of jerks. Grab that waypoint. Alright, kill Flame Legion, disarm mines and stuff.
Let's do this! Ready for more.
I'm always ready for more. I was born ready for more. Weapon parts. Do I have to carry those or just... No, we just get credit just for picking them up. We're just picking up litter, I guess. The Char appreciate a nice, tidy... Oh. Oh, that worked. Oh, I have to wait. How about another shot at him then? Oh, their shared cooldown? Pardon my expression of a dissatisfied would-be sniper. Oh, dear me.
Might and glory.
Might and glory. And all you gotta do is murder the Flame Legion. Easy peasy. We've got an event.
Safe from harm.
Why don't y'all just sit down? Flame Legion fools. Alright, we got the heart complete, but I will help these guys res their friends. Just look at the Char's charging in, haha. He's not even helping his friends. Now, if he was running towards Meattoberfest, I would find it understandable, but I doubt it. Fine, fine. I'll help them take this waypoint, this encampment. I've rezzed them. I feel... Oh, they're all dying again. Then what we do is we just pull these guys all together in a nice big batch and murder them.
Might and glory. My pain is easy.
They're just running around with their instruments out. Are you really the Flame Legion if you need turrets to make your fire?
I feel furious!
I think our odds would improve if these idiots would stop dying so easily. I mean, aren't they embarrassed to be dying to the freaking Flame Legion that easily? And then they just stand there while I res. Alright, they've got a shaman who has a nice knockback. That's impressive.
Ready for more.
I'm sorry, they've just made me angry now, the Flame Legion. And, the idiots, too. I don't know, it sounded like that particular char was navigating a difficult bowel movement. Probably too much meat in his diet.
You got a little intense. You okay?
Probably nothing but meat in his diet. I mean, cat. They're obligate carnivores. I don't want to meet Kaith anywhere. Activate beacons to lure out branded. Destroy branded crystals and cull branded creatures. Certainly seem to be killing an awful lot of the branded.
I feel furious!
Experimental beacon. Beacon. Oh, not bacon. Never mind. Alright, it's a branded crystal. I'm going to break its crystal, and then it's going to attack me. And I'm doing this because I have no idea. I did get no progress for busting him out of the crystal, though, which seems unfair. I would like to register a complaint. To whom should I address my complaint? Is that directly to Krokotorek? One of his friendly minions? How about we just drop that and that, and you all get knocked on your asses and set on fire?
Ready for more.
And someone also... Lone Star Wolf! Uses his flying bazooka for the cause of good and righteousness. That's an ectoplasm. Oh, somebody's got to show off the Black Widow. Fine. Be that way.
I was manufactured.
I didn't want one anyway. For those who don't know it, you have to, I believe, get a particular achievement in Guild Wars 1 to get access to the Black Widow kit.
We have completed the task at hand.
And Lone Star Wolf is showing off. I would never. Let me pet it. How nice. I hope it likes a nice firm petting. I myself would never resort to such low means of irritating a streamer, I would never consider that unless I actually had that as a pet, in which case I would do it essentially constantly. Stupid Minotaur. And stupid lens. Hey, look, I can actually eventually get to it after missing 4 or 5 times. Let's see, where to next? There, I think. Is this the first time we've actually met in-game, Lone Star Wolf? I'm not certain. Nice to meet you. We are 51% complete, which is almost half. We've got another hero point. This is one of those that's sort of been power crept. Sharky Long Ears. Or possibly Lawn Gears. It's not completely. Thunder Nation.
Long ears, and his column, Thunder Nation.
Got to give it to him. He's got his own style. Sharky Long Ears and Thunder Nation. Pretty catchy. I mean, if his intent is to kind of show off to the Char, I think they're actually going to kind of like that. I think the Char are most likely going to look at that and say, well, that's the coolest Asura I've ever seen. Don't we have, like, a big whip-tail devourer up here? Am I misremembering? Apparently I am misremembering. Thought there was a hero point there with a big old critter, but apparently I am misremembering. My brain am not braining very well. Damn it, I am envious of the Black Widow. I think the only thing I've got out of the Hall of Monuments is I have a pretty nice cosmetic set of attire out of it, which is like a very nice sort of elegant suit. Put away those. I hate invisible walls. Hate, loathe, despise, and dislike. Okay, it doesn't look like there's anything over there. It's possible I've mentioned about the things that I don't like. Usually I'm so hard to read about the things I don't like. Also, I'm lying. No, I am very free with my opinions, which are, of course, always correct. Hence, they're not really opinions, they're simply statements of fact. Feels like there's an unusual amount of empty space in parts of this map. I don't remember. I'm not scared. Something shows up. Ah, that's right. Him and his two little buddies. We got him. Just a pair of hunters. Just doing hunter things. Rangers. Sorry. Momentary brain fart. Alright, defend the machine gun emplacements. Presumably that's mostly the guys on the hill. Res the ones who are taking a nap. And then murder the Flame Legion over here.
A split, I feel furious! Guard.
And their infernal machines. Sorry, Hodge, they started it. Because they have infernal machines. Interesting question. There have been people wondering if we're going to get Char in Guild Wars 3. Because I don't think there's... The Char human war has begun. Would we get access to Flame Legion Char in Guild Wars 3? When did the Char kill their gods as well, the Titans? I don't know enough about the canon chronology. I don't think the human Char wars have begun yet, because the humans were mostly in ore at this point, I think. You know, so it's possible some more adventurous Char might have found their way to ore. 72% done. I'm not sure it's likely, but I don't think it's impossible. Personally, I'm hoping for dwarves. I would like dwarves in Guild Wars 3. Are people actually trying to do the Mordrum quest? Because that is just miserable. The Mordrum quest was brought in as part of the prelude to Heart of Thorns. And it is brutal in my experience. Like, champion Vordrum Vile Threshers are going to annihilate most level appropriate characters without much thought or difficulty. It's odd. Large parts of this map, I really haven't done this map for a while, just seem quite empty.
I will never surrender.
Well, he doesn't have to surrender if we can't actually damage him. This one is kind of dicey because you've got to, like, find the right pieces and deliver them to the right... Like, this is not correct. To the right tomb. So we got a rusty old dagger. Well, that should be to the swift dagger, and she was over here. But it's one where you've got to run around and try and find the right... Yep, swift dagger. So this is one of those that's kind of interesting in theory, but is awful in practice. A torch. So now we have to look for the name of a... sword sings for your blood. No, that's not it. No longer readables if it's been intentionally rubbed off. That's not helpful. I'll bash your bloody face in. The alleged words of Morris Irongates. Swordsman. Yeah, this is what I meant. It's a pain in the ass. Gotta find the right tomb. But I'm still running around with a stupid torch. Bowen Westkeeper. Oh, I have no idea. Let's check. Yep, that was it. That's him. The world become a darker place because of his torch was out. A rusty old greatsword made for fighting multiple opponents. Match 2 or 3 foes at once. I mean, if you get lucky, sure, it's fast and easy. Most of the time it's not. Rusty battle-worn mace. Swift dagger. No, that's not it. Sword sings for your blood. Sword singing, that's not it. Oh, I'll mash your face. It's probably this guy, right? I'll mash your bloody face in. Okay, yay, finally. This is one of those events you want to come up when you start doing a heart rather than at the end, but fine. We'll take what we can get. There are some events that just make difficult hearts into a proverbial walk in the park. Event was successful. Not this event. This event's still ongoing. Every once in a while, an NPC makes that noise again. As I described it earlier, like they're negotiating a very difficult bowel movement.
Come back again and I'll make you history.
Where's the bossy guy? Come on, where is he? And of course,
I feel furious.
oh, that's a lot of bad.
How can I
We
fear
heal
you?
as one.
Come and face your death, traitors. Fear.
Rankfur the Smolder Fist.
Think you're safe now. But you will never be safe. If I don't get you, someone else will.
I'm trembling truly. Flame Legion dogs are hardly a threat. Just a hitch in our research, which we'll be getting back to now.
Uh-huh.
Begin destruction protocol.
Yep. And oh, do we have new boots? I mean, they're new boots. They're better boots. We will wear these. That means new dies. Them's the rules. Drum roll, please. Yeah, as a ranger, I can assure you I will not be getting shot while I'm walking in the forest. Vabian Bronze, Savage, Spring, and Rose Ice. Those are some colors.
I was manufactured to the highest standards.
Where's the heart vendor so we can sell some junk from our trunk? I'm level 69. Please feel free to say nice.
Treasure.
Or not. Thing is, my brain has been trained, I hate to say it, by the internet now, that if I see or hear 69, my brain fills in the blank on its own. Nope, we're gonna have to kill these things.
I feel furious! Satan, we heal as one.
I'm not in combat. That is really irksome when it does that when you're not actually in combat. They tasked me, so I shall have them.
Satan,
Sit down, fools. And there's a chest in here. Fat loot, guys. Not so fat loot, guys. Barely even qualified as loot.
Threshold achieved.
We're close to finishing out this. Let's kill this idiot. I don't think I've ever actually been on the floor of that area. But I might be misremembering.
might and glory.
And I believe we need to take the mortar rounds to the mortarers. Not murderers. Mortarers. Not a mortar rounds. Where's the mortarers? Up there? There. They're laying down on the job again. Oh, a fair number of them. Let's
Sweet and steady.
Okay, don't need to give these guys the mortar shells because we already mortared the guys. Sorry, guys. All's fair in love and war, especially when you're doing a map comp. It's the greatest of all time. So go. We are 80% done with the map. We are at the south edge. I normally do go around the outside and then try and fill in the blanks in the middle, so it's the way I tend to do them, or try to. Doesn't always work out. Hero point over here and POI. Pardon me as I commune with this place of power. Let's swivel over here and see if we've got anything. It's just been a significantly long time since I've done this map. I have done 3 complete map comps for the core map. We need doggies. I hope my cat doesn't mind that we have a dog now, too. Warhound? Yeah, I'm with you, Warhound. Come on. Keep sniffing. Find somebody, whoever you're sniffing for. Okay, I'll kick the tree.
I feel furious!
Alright, Warhound, lead us on. Oops, nope, we've got another Stormcaller. Separatists, human separatists. Warhound. There's a really good book by Michael Moorcock called The Warhound and the World's Pain.
My pain is easy.
Wow, tough traps they make around here. And we lost the Warhound. Let's go get another. Oh, I'm limping. That's always really not fun. Alright, give me another dog. Lens want doggy. Who's a good boy? Well. Oh, another one. Doggy. Doggy. Don't think this really needs the pauses as the dog sniffs around. Also, you gotta kick a tree really hard to knock people out of it. Forrest Grub, that's, he's related to Forrest Gump. The smarter cousin. Investigate. All right, next up, Doggy. Doggy. He's barking at something.
My pain is easy.
My pain is easing. My existential ennui, however, it's not really changing. Is he just running back to his freaking cage? I bet he is. He is. Alright. Alright, Scruffy. Appears that I let the dog out. Ooh. Ooh, ooh. Scruffy. Okay, I thought maybe Scruffy just wanted the scallions. Scruffy is barking at the world. Scruffy is not the sharpest dog in the kennel. Where'd Scruffy go? Did I miss Scruffy? Well, there's a warhound over there, but it's not Scruffy. We appear to have lost Scruffy. That was careless. I misplaced Scruffy. Appear to be an awful lot of people doing this right now. Much to my surprise. How about another warhound? Come on, out you go. Let's go. Hey, come on, around here, you gotta work for your kibble, okay? We just expect you to work like a dog around here. Kick the tree. Anything gonna fall out this time? Yes.
Safe from harm.
We need like one more separatist. Come on, just one more, Dougie. Come on, you can do it. I have faith. And you turn around and walk the other way. And turn around, run the other way again, and investigate. There we go. Art complete. I say so far, this map has an unusually high percentage of really annoying hearts.
Separatists!
Pardon me, we've got a POI over here.
On leave. We came to kill Flame Legion. He's dead. I'm leaving. Maybe I can make it to the States.
We are 90% done with the map, which leaves almost 10%. Let's see. I missed a waypoint somewhere over yonder. I mean a POI. Really? I don't see it immediately. Devourers trained 0%.
You need a whip to train a devourer.
Where there's a whip, there's a way.
Oh, yeah. This one's got a fighter's look on him. We're do great things, old man. Get the whip war.
Keep using the whip on the hatchling until the training dummy is destroyed. Don't teach them to make a half kill.
Alright, is it destroyed yet? Not destroyed yet. I've almost killed the hatchling, but it's not destroyed yet. Okay, and now we give it a treat. 8%. That's weird. I have 12% of a plan.
Hurt them up, give them a treat. A healthy devourer is a fighting devourer.
Oh, this is one of those.
I feel furious!
One of these events or hearts or anything that just elicits a yeah, no. It's as if it was designed specifically to frustrate players. I understand the desire, even the need, to mix things up. You don't want to give players the same old thing over and over and over again. But to my mind, when you're mixing it up, you want to make it either fun or fast or both. Is there a way down on top from up here for that one? I'm not seeing it. Don't remember where the entry is. I think it's to the south, but I'll check the north first, because I'm closer. That's one of my problems with some of the storyline stuff. Again, I understand the desire and even the need, the necessity for changing it up, giving the players something different to do. But for instance, when they do that in WoW, most of the time they either make it fun or fast or both. And so when they change things up so you get a new hotbar. Same thing in Lord of the Rings Online. When you have session play, where they change up your hotbar, make you play as a different character or anything. In those cases, they make them fun or easy or both. But that's not what they do in Guild Wars 2. They tend to make them extraordinarily frustrating. Not fun, and definitely not easy. Is there the ogre in here somewhere? I knew there was a way in here from above, but just couldn't find it. The mission where they give you Blish's arm is one of the most frustrating things I've ever experienced in the game. The mission where you play as Kaith trying to sneak into the Asura base is so badly designed, it will take you a tiny fraction of the time if you just kill everything and do nothing at all with stealth. When they do it in WoW, say, like if they do something with, I believe technically it's vehicle combat, I'm going to voluntarily leave the map. What they'll do is like you're on board an airship and you have a gun that has a machine gun and a rocket launcher, and you need to kill 150 dudes and 50 more powerful dudes. And it takes like 3 minutes, and you're just mowing stuff down. It's fun, it's fast, it's nicely done. You don't get that here. When they give you one of those change-up things, they make it challenging. They make it hard and not in a fun way. That was the hole I was looking for. All right, there's a POI to the southwest. Southeast. The most universally hated heart in the game, which I don't actually agree with. I've got that one down to the point now where it's mildly annoying and I can just put my brain on idle and get it done, is the sneaking one, the Ash Legion one, where you've got to sneak in and change the flags. Every time there's a question about what's the worst heart in the game on Reddit, that's the one that wins, so to speak. Always. And there was another one of those like a week or two ago. And I can understand why. It's really annoying. Can I res this person? They are underground. That is probably the JP we did earlier. Well, this guy, though, should be able to point me at something I've missed.
These hills aren't lush enough for cattle.
Oh, there's the heart that I probably missed. Yeah. Feed Devourer Queens, defend them. Yeah, I've done this one a bunch too. This one I do remember doing a lot. It's like grabbing the food and giving it to the queens, if memory serves. Picking up the eggs and giving those to him. Yeah. Devourer snacks to the Devourer Queen. Makes them happy. Makes them lay eggs. Bacon and Devourer eggs. Maybe I shouldn't say that out loud in case they understand English.
Need something?
Oh, that thief is not getting away.
I just want one stupid egg.
Tough luck.
They're killing the queen! Stop them!
Oh, I didn't mean to hit you. Sorry. Trying to hit the bad guys. Hope Mom doesn't mind that I killed one of her young to protect her.
Might and glory.
Heart complete. We got 6 eggs. Time to head to Meattoberfest. Bacon and eggs for everyone. All right, here's the extras. You're welcome. Got another heart to the northwest. Oh, is this the prisoners? Yeah, this is the prisoners.
You're gonna hurt. That could have gone better.
I'll just whip them.
Might and glory.
Now I'll mine too. So see, I'll whip them so that they mine, and then I'll mine too. Now we got ore. I want to pick up the ore. One of the problems with Action Cam, which I normally play in Action Cam. God damn it.
No slacking on my watch, prisoner.
Might as well go back to the Action Cam. Is that when there are a bunch of objects and close to each other, Action Cam is not good in dealing with that.
Prepare to suffer.
Ready for more.
Okay, I do.
Apparently, the Char are big fans on prison labor. That's so shocking. They seem to be so, I don't know, forward thinking.
I'll heal.
Damn right you do.
Prepare to suffer.
I'll heal.
Very well. I yield.
Yes, we're motivating them by whipping them.
Hey, over here.
Over here, what?
Work.
Zug, work complete? Work is the poop.
Hey, over here.
That's called celebration.
That's another level. Ding 70. That crap. You freaking stop. What the hell is this shit? Suddenly, my entire freaking... Great, that's perfect. I have managed to put myself in inescapable action cam mode. No idea how that happened. It's irritating me, gotta say.
I'll stand down.
Faster! Faster! Ain't that right?
Hey, over here.
I want to see if that works. Fixes it. Almost. There it is. Finally. Jeez. What the hell that was? I have no goddamn clue. Well, it's annoying. I have a clue about that. And this should just about do it.
Hey, over here.
Art complete. We are 98% done with the map. I do have the POI to the northeast. Might be the very last thing, and there might be one more. I think it's probably the last. And then we have about a 30% or a 1 in 3 shot for a Black Lion chest key. And we've gotten 7 levels tonight. All the way. Okay, we really missed it. Where the bleep? Oh, all the way in that corner. Yeah, that explains why we missed it. That's one of those ones that I frequently do miss when doing the maps, because for whatever reason they tucked it about as far away in the corner as you can conceivably get. Juvenile hawk. I have tamed a juvenile hawk. And there we are. We'll return. Itchy back. To Lion's Arch, or as we call it, LA. Not to be confused with LA. Right, now how did I not manage to get the waypoint over here? I don't know. Again, we go back to my statement earlier that if there's 2 ways to go, the right way and the wrong way, I'll find the wronger way. I guess that's why I managed to go so long on this character without actually getting that waypoint.
Just a moment. More pilots, I think. Let's pilots.
Alright, we can... Ooh, I got a large skull. Currently selling for 41 silver.
I'll see you around.
Did I just tell that random polar bear that I'll see him around? I did. Logan and Ritlock are fighting at the Citadel of Flame. Good luck, guys. We're rooting for you. All of us. $19 more. Well, that'll finish up Wilderness Survival. And now we just have Nature Magic to finish. And then we start saving up for the first Elite Specialization. Which is probably going to be the latest. The bow specialization's name, a Gale Shot. I remembered. Okay, so this is the box. The box will have, I believe, either a key or a transmog charge. I have almost 1,500 of those. I don't need any more. But I do need more keys. So now would be a key. Like that, say.
Rare loot. Excelsior.
You just have to tell it who's boss. You're the boss. Thank you.
I was manufactured to the highest standards.
And a carrion flame trident of water. Seems a little bit oxymoronic, but okay. We will allow it.
I was manufactured to the highest standards.
So we're going to open this up. We are guaranteed to get 2 Black Lion statuettes. 2. We will get 2 other commons. Good ones in here are the unlocks. Unlocks are always fun. Not always good, but always fun. They're an additional type of gamba that doesn't take any more expenditure. And the die kits are nice, but I believe I have all of the dies that are in these die kits. We have a 30% chance to get a 5th item, which will be an uncommon or better. This is the Edgelord set. Oh, I'm sorry. Vinelord Edgebloom. Totally not the Edgelord set. As I said while opening a box last night, I kind of like Panic at the Disco and My Chemical Romance, but I'm not a big fan of these sets. I think they are aesthetically very well done, just not my vibe. More my vibe would be the rares, the Void Corrupted stuff. At one point I was going to get the entire set, because I had enough Black Lion claim ticket scraps to do so, and I forgot to do so in a timely fashion. And now they would cost like 3 times as much. Oops. The sort of water on oil, smoky, chaotic, evil nature of them applies. They're nifty. And then the super rares, which of course I will never get. I will click open. In addition to the 2 Black Lion chests, we'll get a common here, and hopefully an uncommon or better right there. As I mentioned last night. It's been a while. Now, random means random. So I'm not due, because that's not how gambling works. But ArenaNet, I'm due. Thank you. What did we get? We got one of the Edgelord Vine Blossom sets. Hammer, maybe? Shield? Focus. Really nicely done. Like I said, aesthetically it is a very pleasing set. Very nicely designed and laid out. Just not my vibe. Although the animation is spot on too. And in addition, we got a guaranteed weapon unlock. So we basically we jackpotted. Not to put too fine a point on it. We'll put away that. And the 2 Black Lion statuettes. Now, there are 1 or 2 things that we can get out of the guaranteed weapon unlock. And this would be the 1 or 2. I believe any weapon cosmetic except for the legendaries can be randomly unlocked. There are some spectacularly awesome skins, and there are some painfully plain skins. It is, as I said earlier, a complete crapshoot. You can get something really awesome. You can get something really less.
I know your face from my dream.
Let's find out. The Luxon Hunter's Dagger. Now, I have one of my other characters, I think, 6 of the Luxon boxes. So, not a bad set, not a flashy set. I'm going to put this at about a 5. The hook shape is unusual, so that might be worth another half a point. But I tend to like more, not necessarily flashy, but more involved skins. It's a perfectly fine skin. I like the bead animation, as an example. I think it's nicely done, but I'm going to say 5. Seems about right for that. Well, like I said, one of my other characters has 6 of the Luxon Luxon choosy boxes. and choosy players choose Luxon. So this was one I could have gotten out of there. And that is a reminder why opening those boxes isn't a bad choice. For instance, the armor, you can get the cosmetic armor skins. And some of those are not especially good. But I'm not going to complain because we hit it. We got an uncommon, and we also got the unlock. I am curious as to what these sell for. Now, this is going to be about the lowest value it's going to sell for. Yeah, it sell for 10 gold. And right now, is the value of those is going to be the lowest it's been for ever because they're currently in rotation. So it will be one I will put in the bank, and then most likely I will later sell and put the proceeds to a different skin. That tends to be the way I do it. When there's a skin I get that I'm not nuts about, I will sell it once they rotate out and the value goes back up, and I'll use that funds to buy a skin I'm more interested in, because there are some that I just freaking love. That's a cool skin. Not sure I even know what set that is. Okay, it is the volcanic. The volcanic Stormcaller, I'm used to seeing more of the smoke around. The volcanic Stormcaller set. Is that the two-hander? It's got to be the greatsword, okay. Because they normally have like this smoke, and I can't see the smoke against his cloak, or it doesn't show up when they're, sheathed or on the back. Because normally they have a big, like a gout of brown-black smoke around them, which sort of reduces their cool factor. Looks good on his back, though. I think I'm going to call it an evening right here. Give me a second. Let's see. No, it doesn't look like. I'm going to raid Madigan back from last night. Won't be as many people, but for those of you who are glomming onto the drops, Maddie will be just a fine choice. So I am going to raid Maddie. Now, do keep in mind that only works if you are on Twitch. So if you're watching on YouTube, thank you, but I cannot raid from YouTube. Let's see. Raid. Maddie is a professional trumpeter, seriously, and a cool guy. I've been raiding with him for the last couple months on Sundays. And he raided me last night with 450 freaking people and probably sat there giggling his ass off as I stumbled and bumbled around trying to deal with that number of players. So I'm going to call it an evening. I'm going to thank you guys for hanging out with me. As always, I appreciate it very much. I'll be back tomorrow at the usual time, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, middle of the night in Europe, morning in Asia and Australia and New Zealand. I hope the rest of your Saturday evening goes great, and your Sunday as well. I will be back tomorrow. Hopefully you'll see me soon. Take care, and ciao for now.